Big up everybody we're checking. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now it look like within the government, there are people who are trying to silence other members of the very same party. It is said that the people who were in the party long before the new leadership and the new people they know where they run the prime minister are being told to leave the party because the things them bring concerns about might make the party not win the next general election. May I make on here wagwan and they will continue reasoning. Look and listen.
Me could have take money in the leadership race. I was offered the money and I don't take it, and good money to give them half of the delegate in a Central Kingston. When Chin did I support the other side, I'm a war with Chin for Andrew get them. Nobody can come tell me nothing. And if I have a problem, I'm going to talk about it and nobody can muzzle me. Because of that, me see, them I try to do in the party. I try to muzzle people not for talk. Mr. Siaga never grow weasel. Mr. Siaga allowed us to speak our mind and he listened. And Andrew is that person. You can tell the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, anything that you think, and he might not do what you say, but he will listen. But you have some people around Andrew where claim say them loyal, where I go on like say them can talk up and them can do. Me well want them take me on. Me a talk for them take me on and them not take me on. Them a grumble. I no grumble, no for grumble, no for come out and talk. Because me can tell you no, now come through back door in a Labour Party and come put out the people them who risk them life and stayed with this party when uno go to college, go get an education and never go there for politics. The people them were in a politics, stayed in politics and learned the politics and loyal to the politics and loyal to the people who love politics most. Poor people, because rich people not no loyalty to politics. Anywhere the tide go, I did them go. And me, Rosalie Hamilton, born in a poor community, me never grow broke and hungry. Me never grow broke and hungry. But me born and grow in a poor community. And anybody can tell you the history when me have as a councillor, Edward Siaga alone have that history of serving them constituency. Nobody else. So me not make foot on a talk in one talk deter me from talk about Buster Party where inform. Uno now mash up Buster Party and expect people to sit down. And because uno intellect, uno for come do as uno like, and people for shut up their mouth. Uno can't make me shut up my mouth. And TC, the truth is, the party is gone. And I don't know what it will take to resurrect it. Because even in my own constituency, that, you know which part me upset with Andrew? When I go to the party after 1 year and tell them what going in the constituency, and it a mash up. People like the one, Delroy Williams. Him, if Delroy had taken a stand as the era council deputy chairman and Winston Ennis, and the deputy leader, Desmond McKenzie, he might tell me, say him never know them things that did go on in the constituency. Nobody told him. I don't believe him. Because a whole heap of constituency go to them era council and talk to them about the member of parliament them, and no action was taken because it's something the whole of them organized to do. To disrespect the people them and handle them like dog. And now election a come. The leader of the party have to do house to house. The leader of the party have to go on platform. I beg the workers them for support the party. That should never be. The leader of Labour Party never have to do that. When the MP them done damage up the seat them, Mr. Siaga fire them, run them way. So you can stay the talk. Because me not talk to, and me for come talk too. Uno for talk to me and make me address you, come here, wait for no.
Now tell me what you think. Because for some reason, people are saying, it's almost like the government started off planning and telling the people, so they're going to do one thing. And then soon after, them do something else. Some people that say them just did unprepared. Some people that say them just never want to do it. Some people that say them just lack vision. Some people have different things that them speculate. But now we are hearing from people within the party saying the reasons why they may have all these good ideas and the things they may never tell the people and the things they may need plan to do are because the voices of people in the party, constituents, the people who actually vote for them, was what was the narrative, was what was the agenda. But now, the only part change of leadership what we hear about, not leadership of the party, but just the people at the very top. Keep in mind, the Prime Minister leads the party, but you have the Deputy Secretary, you have the, whoever becomes Deputy Prime Minister when the Prime Minister is overseas. You have, people who play those different roles within the same leadership of the government and the party. And since I've late where people are leave, where people are fouled back, where people gone work other places, right now it sounds like and everybody in the party they're on the same page. And some of the things where these people are talking about, the leadership feel like say, yo, this might make the party not win the general election. And that's why you see them ask people to leave, and people who are on the same page, them ask them to come back. Keeping in mind them still have to think about who and who can win in which and which constituencies. Because ultimately, that's how the election will be won. Some people point out that there are people in the country where just leader of the party and party them think about when they vote. And that's true. This is very true. Some people are in support of Mark Golding. Some people are in support of Holness. Some people are in support of the opposition. Some people are in support of the government. But keep in mind, in these different places where these people live, you gotta have MPs and councillors. Are those MPs and councillors individuals who have the best thoughts, best wishes for the people of those constituencies? Keep in mind, the Prime Minister only have one constituency. He might lead the party and response to the whole country. But the Prime Minister is not the person you will be seeing in your constituency if you're not living in the constituency where you are the MP for. You have to keep that in mind. And even though, while being the Prime Minister, even people from the constituency will tell you, say, them not seeing that regular. That's why you have councillors. But think about it. We are here now from MPs and councillors, and we are here saying just one or two. Like the whole party I talk about. So their voices are not being heard. And if MPs and councillors within the party voices are not being heard, then now we know why them not hear the people must say. Now we know why them say them are going to build airport beside airport. And them now fix the road them to travel from one airport to the next one. That is why we them talk about the economy. We are Cliff Hughes and Forward Road come talk some things about the very same economy. And speaking of the economy, since Mr. Clark left, it look like those who are being put in place to replace Mr. Clark are not on that level. Talk where they want to talk about Mr. Clark, but in replacement is not on his level. Keep in mind the level where him there. The IMF give him a job, a big salary, and probably a nice mansion somewhere. For him and his family. That is the level where him at. That offer was not given to this person who is now replacing Mr. Clark. So clearly, they are not on the same level. So the economy where the government are both about, we don't know if that are going to be enough to convince voters say, to vote in the government for another term. Not to know the people must say the opposition is looking like the best option for the people going forward. Think about it, some people are saying, to the amount of time that the government has been the government, you think that some of the things that they may say when they were first elected, They made already follow through on. People must say no. Even those things are still, as the government would say, they might deal with it. But tell me what you think. Do you feel like if the election is called very soon, the opposition would win? Again, make a ask, because we still say we're unsure. But who you think? Think of Mark Bolin or Andrew Holness? Basically, to what we see, the opposition now have more support from the Jamaican people than ever. Tell the truth, have you ever seen the opposition with this much support from the Jamaican people? But talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, just a pass through, well, click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon, and of course put it on all. And this is how you now will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. And tell a friend to tell them sister and them brother them to check out the channel, check out the reason, and also join the discussion, the comment section up 24/7. It never lack it. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts and comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. Now, of course, until we reason again, my sentiments for you and yours are for you to live, for you to love, and for you to prosper, and of course for you to stay tuned until we reason again.